the trade of Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry is now the second longest tenured player in the entire NBA. Westbrook was with the Thunder for 13 seasons, and Stephen Curry has been with the Warriors for 10 seasons. If you guys don't know what longest tenured is, it's just how long a player has been on a team. So it gave me the idea to create a team of the longest tenured players in the entire NBA, and we're going to be seeing if they can win an NBA championship together. Also, I wanted to remind you guys that until this Monday, July 15th, if you go over to gfuel.com, you can use code Smequle for 30% off your purchases. After July 15th, it's going to be going back down to 10%, so go cop some G Fuel while you can. So starting off our list with the longest tenured player in the NBA, we got Udonis Haslem, who has been with the Miami Heat for 16 seasons. Right now, he's a free agent, but he has said that he wants to play another season with the Heat. So we're still going to count him on this list. Otherwise, it would be Curry as the long. And then, of course, Stephen Curry is our second longest tenured player, who has been with the Warriors for 10 seasons. Our third longest tenured player is John Wall, who has been with the Washington Wizards for 9 seasons. Our fourth longest tenured player is Klay Thompson, who has been with the Warriors for 8 seasons. Our fifth longest tenured player is Tristan Thompson, who has been with the Cavs for 8 seasons. And then everybody else on our roster has been with their team for 7 seasons. So James Harden, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Kyle Lowry, Andre Drummond, Draymond Green, Nikola Vucevic, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, all of those players have been with their teams for 7 seasons. And then to make things a little more interesting, we're going to make it so the longest tenured players actually have to start on our team. So John Wall, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Udonis Haslem, and Tristan Thompson actually have to start for our team. Then we got Lillard as the backup point guard. Harden is going to be the backup small forward. I actually changed Klay's position to small forward, and he actually goes up in overall. I changed Curry to shooting guard. He goes up in overall as well. And James Harden stays the same when you put him at small forward. Bradley Beal is going to be our backup shooting guard. Andre Drummond, backup center, and Draymond Green, our backup power forward. And then the rest of these players aren't really going to be getting any minutes this season. This is going to be our actual lineup for the season. I didn't give Haslem and Tristan Thompson too many minutes because obviously they would not be starting on this team normally, but we gotta stay true to what we're doing in this video, so they are gonna start right here. Well, let's see how this team is gonna do. Leave a comment down below on how many wins you think this team is gonna get. I wonder how well this lineup is gonna do. I mean, our backup players that are very good still get a lot of minutes, but let's find out here. And then for our team, we're going to be the Tampa loyalty. I'm going to be downloading this roster because it's loyalty over everything, because a lot of these players are loyal to their teams since they've been on there for so long. Checking out the all-star teams, it's going to be Giannis and LeBron James as captains yet again, and we have Stephen Curry starting for Team Giannis and James Harden starting for Team LeBron, and those are going to be our only 2 players from our team, which is still pretty impressive to get 2 players up on there. At this point in the season, the team is 42-15, so they're doing decent, but they're not doing amazing. All right, we made it to the end of the season. Anthony Davis ends up getting MVP this season. I want to see if any of our guys. 6th man of the year goes to James Harden. Of course, he was not starting for our team because he wasn't one of the longest tenured players. Giannis gets defensive player. Aaron Gordon, most improved. And then our head coach, Jacob Underwood, is going to get coach of the year with a record of 63-19. So pretty good right there. Not a bad record. Let's see if any of our players made the All-NBA teams. Ja Morant makes the first team somehow. Nobody on the second team. The third team, no, we do not get a single player on the All-NBA teams, which is kind of surprising. Draymond makes the All-Defensive second team. But we end up going 63-19, finishing off the season pretty well. Udonis Haslem is only playing 10 minutes, and he still gets tired playing. So we're gonna give him about 7 minutes going into the playoffs. We'll up Draymond's minutes a bit right there, and then everybody else, I think they're playing a good amount of minutes. But I mean, we gotta keep Tristan and Haslem in the starting lineup. John Wall, Stephen Curry are both doing very well, but I think this is gonna be our lineup It's kind of botched a bit, but it's been working at the end of the season, of course. Going over to standings, Tampa Loyalty is going to be at the top. Brooklyn Nets right behind them, though. And in the West, Lakers getting 61 wins as well. Let's go over to season stats, player stats right here, and see who scored the most for a team. It's going to be Curry, averaging 22.9 points per game. He's actually at 98 overall now. Harden's at 97 overall, averaging 20 per game. And then the scoring drops off quite a bit. Udonis Haslem averaging 2.1 points per game. Not very good there. Rebounds per game, Andre Drummond with 10.8. Tristan Thompson is really not doing too well. But he's our starter. Harden, Curry, Wall all getting a fair amount of assists, steals to Curry. Let's see who shot the best from 3. Lillard shot 44.4%. I think we might give Lillard a little more minutes going into the playoffs as well, considering how good he has been doing. All these players shooting phenomenally from 3, though. We definitely got a very good 3-point shooting team. All right, so here we go. We're just going to hop into the playoffs now. Up against the Miami Heat in the first round. Of course, the Heat have Jimmy Butler now. 1-0 lead for Team Loyalty. 2-0 lead now for Team Loyalty. Make that a 3-0 lead. And can they go and get the sweep in the first round? And they do. Nice little 4-0 sweep. But the Nets do the same thing against the Atlanta Hawks. It's going to be tough when we have to face off against the Nets in the conference finals. Celtics are going to move on, beating out the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see how Team Loyalty can do against the Boston Celtics, taking a 1-0 lead. Celtics with Kemba Walker, who would have been on this list if he didn't go to the Celtics this year. And a 3-1 lead now for Team Loyalty over the Boston Celtics, and they defeat them 4-1, only putting down 1 game so far in the NBA playoffs. Up next, though, they're going to have to face off against the Brooklyn Nets in the Eastern Conference Finals. In the West, though, we got the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals facing off against OKC. I did not expect them to get there. I mean, I guess Houston does not have James Harden anymore, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But Denver, Utah, I thought might have made it up there. Let's see how our team does against the Brooklyn Nets, though. Taking a 1-0 lead, make that a 2-0 lead now. A 3-0 lead against the Brooklyn Nets. Can this be a sweep? And it is! Sweeping the Brooklyn Nets. Only 1 game lost so far in the NBA playoffs, and the Lakers sweep the Thunder. Let's see who's going to win the NBA Finals. Lakers get Game 1 Loyalty with Game 2. These teams are very different. Our team is just a bunch of shooters, where the Lakers, they're more big with LeBron, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Lakers. Not looking too good right now. Let's see if they can maybe get a comeback here. We're going to go into Simcast to see how this game turns out. And they start off in the lead, kind of going back and forth here as we get further into the game. A 3-point lead here. Not much time left on the clock. Taking a bit of a lead. And it's a 1-point game. We're going to have to hop into this. The Lakers, the nice comeback in the 4th quarter here. Maybe the fact that Haslem and Tristan Thompson, or the lack of big men on this Loyalty, might be the reason why they're losing to the Lakers. It might just be a little bit of a mismatch right here. As you can see, Haslem and Tristan Thompson in the game to end just because they're the starters. So 1-point lead here for Tampa Loyalty. They missed that last shot. LeBron inside. It is no good. And now they are going to be going to the free throw line. Stephen Curry should be able to make these and secure a Game 5 W. Make sure they stay in this series. Pretty solid lineup for the Lakers. You got LeBron running point, Danny Green, Kuz, AD, and then Boogie. Very solid lineup right here. Kuz coming inside, and 1 for Kyle Kuzma. Bad foul there by Klay Thompson. If he hits this, he's going to tie it up. And Kuz hits the shot. 9 seconds left. If the Loyalty score here, they are going to win this game. Curry with the ball. Let's see what he's going to do. Time winding down. He's going to pass to Lillard. Deep shot, and it's no good. We're going into overtime. Going in OT. I'm just hopping into Simcast here just to get past the game a little faster. And looks like Team Loyalty gets an easy W in overtime. So we're going on to a game number 6. Let's hop into Simcast yet again and see if Team Loyalty can do anything here. And it looks like the Lakers with a huge lead. And the Lakers are going to win Game 6 and win the NBA championship. Anthony Davis gets Finals MVP. So unfortunately, our team of the longest tenured players were not able to win an NBA championship. They did the best in the normal NBA season and the regular season, but in the finals they could not come out on top, probably because we were starting the longest tenured players, but that was part of the challenge for them. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This has been your boy Smequle, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the